Hey, Joe, what's your favorite preparation of a tomato? Is it sun-dyed tomato? Is it sun-dyed tomato?
After the superhero snooze fest that was Eternals, Chloe Zhao has officially broken out of director jail. Hamnet speculates on the inspiration behind Shakespeare's magnum opus with a harrowing tale of love and loss. Jessie Buckley and Paul Mescal anchor the film with two typically incredible performances, each capturing the pain of that loss in their own way. And Zhao's script, co-written with Maggie O'Farrell, the author of the source material, has a refreshingly naturalistic feel that you don't see in many historical dramas. Zhao directs Hamnet with a delicate touch. It's a tender love story in its first half and a deeply moving portrait of grief in its second half. And not just any grief, the unimaginable grief of losing a child. It's not exactly a fun Saturday night at the movies, but it's not a total downer either. Hamnet breaks your heart and pieces it back together as you go through the loss but also go through the healing.
What do you see? Why?
Bye.
Why?
Bye.
Why?
This holiday season, go for strength. Go for inspiration. Go for Oscar Gold.
Hamnet has all the hallmarks of Oscar bait. It's a period piece, it's got Shakespeare, and it's all about the horrors of grief. The Academy have taken the bait and it's now one of the frontrunners for Best Picture. But does it live up to the hype? The performances absolutely live up to the hype. Jessie Buckley and Paul Mescal both give raw, powerful performances as grieving parents, and they're not afraid to explore the uglier side of grief in search of an emotional truth. But that's par for the course, they're always great. The actor who really impressed me in Hamnet was Jacoby Jupe as the title character. He has to hold his own in scenes with Buckley and Mescal, and he has a lot of heavy material to deal with, not to mention that he has the pressure of being the focal point of the whole film, and he handles it all with aplomb. He nails every emotion, he shares believable chemistry with his on-screen family, and most importantly, he's a shining beacon of childlike innocence who lights up the screen, so much so that you really feel his absence when he's gone.
And I shall cast it against the sword of the other player.
Show me.
There'll be a terrible fight, and everybody watching will be frightened out of their wits.
And who will win?
I shall, of course.
Of course you shall.
Hamnet doesn't mythologize Shakespeare. Since his shadow looms so large over the literary world, it can be tempting to deify the bard. But Hamnet presents him as a normal guy, a struggling artist, racked with self-doubt. This isn't Shakespeare in Love, where a legendary figure is depicted exactly as his legend describes him. Charming, witty, effortlessly brilliant. This Shakespeare sits at his desk for hours on end, grappling with writer's block and drinking himself into a stupor. It was refreshing to see Shakespeare as a human being, and it was heartening to see that it doesn't come easy to anyone, even the writer of Macbeth. I've never really gotten Shakespeare, but when you get the right actor bringing the right emotion to the words, it cuts through the academia and makes some sense of it all. Like when Ian McKellen recited some Shakespeare for Mark Maron.
This is the stranger's case. And this your mountainish inhumanity.
Mescal brings the same quality when his Shakespeare passionately recites the words of Hamlet for his uninspired actors. A lot of the actual words are meaningless in today's English, but the intent behind them is timeless and the emotion behind them is universal. The same goes for the screenplay of the film itself. Usually in these historical movies where the characters are speaking in antiquated turns of phrase, the dialogue feels very stiff and unnatural, and it takes me out of the film. But in Hamnet, the dialogue has a modern clip. It uses old-timey words, but it doesn't have the awkward stiffness that keeps me at arm's length from something like Downton Abbey.
See you on the other side.
Oh, Bojack, no. There is no other side. This is it.
Landscape.
Spaces. Caves.
The performances are spectacular, but the filmmaking is a bit rote and straightforward. Zhao shoots simple compositions with a mostly stationary camera, but that's part of the realism. Hamnet isn't set up like a typical costume drama. It's dressed up in all the historical rigmarole, but it's shot like a contemporary drama. There is one heightened stylistic motif that really works. Dark passageways to the unknown as a recurring visual symbol of death. The overwhelming darkness perfectly captures the terror and mystery of our own mortality. It reminded me of the gateway to death in in BoJack Horseman's The View from Halfway Down. The musical score by Max Richter really enhances the emotions, especially in the climactic sequence when Agnes comes to see Hamlet on its opening night. At first, she thinks her son's name is being defamed by the play, but then she realizes this is Will's way of processing his loss and honoring his late son. It's in this final scene that the message of the film becomes clear. It's an ode to the therapeutic power of creativity. You can channel your pain into art.
Oh my goodness, Claire, that's one of mine.
Yes,
Oh, that looks so good there.
Right? I just love all the colors. It makes me feel so happy.
Yeah.
I call it Rape of the Immigrant.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the little bell. And also seize the day and call your mom and be kind to yourself.